Maria had always believed she was doing the best she could for her cat, Machi, a tabby with big eyes and a stubborn personality. Machi had been with her through breakups, career changes, and the messiness of adult life. She wasn't just a pet. She was home. It started subtly. Machi stopped following her to the kitchen like usual. She didn't eat much dinner one night, which was strange. Machi never skipped a meal. Then she started hiding behind the couch, growling softly when Maria tried to pet her. Her usual purrs were gone. Her water bowl stayed full. By the third day, Machi wasn't moving much, and Maria's gut screamed something was wrong. But rent was due in 5 days. Her paycheck had just covered groceries, and the vet fund she tried to start last year had long since evaporated during a month of unexpected expenses. Still, she scraped together what she had, a crumpled $100 bill in hope. The clinic was a no-frills, walk-in place on the corner of an older plaza. The waiting room was packed. Barking dogs, meowing cats and carriers, a kid with allergies sneezing violently into her sleeve. Maria waited 2 hours. When it was finally her turn, the vet barely made eye contact. He was polite but visibly exhausted. He pressed on Machi's belly, took her temperature, and scribbled something on a chart. Could be a GI issue. Maybe she ate something bad. We'll start her on antibiotics. See how she does over the next few days. It felt rushed, but Maria was grateful. At least now she was doing something. She paid the $100 and left. But that night, Machi cried out. A sound Maria had never heard before, sharp, pained, almost human. Maria knelt down, crying too now. Something was wrong. This wasn't just an upset stomach. She called the clinic. Voicemail. Then, in desperation, she remembered a number someone at her old job had given her months ago, a concierge vet. Mobile, high-end, probably out of her league. But she called. The woman who picked up didn't sound rushed. She listened carefully, asked specific questions, then said, "I'll be there in 90 minutes. Don't feed her or give her any meds until I arrive." Maria hesitated when she heard the price $1, 000 up front. It wasn't pocket change, not even close. But as she watched Machi breathing shallowly, her paw twitching, it didn't feel like a choice. At exactly 8:03 p.m., Dr. Ray arrived. She didn't come in like a doctor. She came in like a friend. No clipboard. No, what's your emergency? Voice. She sat on the living room rug and let Machi come to her on her own terms. She spoke softly, not just to Maria, but to Machi too. "I brought my ultrasound unit," she said gently, "and a full lab kit. We'll know more tonight, not in 3 days." Maria blinked. "Tonight?" Dr. Ray nodded. "We don't guess. We find out." Over the next 2 hours, Maria watched her apartment transform into a full diagnostic center. Blood samples were analyzed right on her kitchen table. Ultrasound images lit up a tablet. Dr. Ray explained every step, every number, every image, not in cold clinical terms, but in words Maria could understand. She didn't just treat Machi. She empowered Maria to understand what was happening. Finally, Dr. Ray paused and looked up. "It's not an infection. It's a foreign body obstruction. I can see it here, right in the small intestine. She probably swallowed a string or a toy piece. It's been pressing against the gut wall for days." Maria's heart dropped. Is she going to be okay?" "She can be," Dr. Ray said, placing a calm hand on her shoulder. "But she needs surgery. Tonight." Dr. Ray didn't just refer her to an emergency hospital. She made the calls herself, got a surgical team prepped at a 24-hour animal hospital across town. She helped Maria carry Machi into the car, rode with them, helped fill out paperwork, even stayed in the waiting room during surgery. It was 3 a.m. by the time the procedure was complete. Machi made it. The vet had been right. It was just in time. Any later, the intestine might have ruptured. Maria sat there, exhausted, looking at her small cat sleeping in the recovery crate. She turned to Dr. Ray, who was still there, sipping hospital coffee like this was just what you do for people. "You stayed," Maria whispered. "I don't leave until they're safe," Dr. Ray said. "That's the difference." Maria had always thought she knew what good care looked like, but that night changed her definition forever. The $100 vet had given her medicine. The $1,000 vet gave her answers, time, and someone to carry the fear with. And in the end, that price didn't just buy Machi another day. It bought Maria a second chance of being the kind of pet parent she wanted to be, informed, empowered, and not alone. And that was priceless.